What's up, world? This is your guy Guitar K, and today's video is called Easy to Get But Hard to Keep.
Oh no.
Look, man, it's easy to get things. It's easy to get to a destination. But look, so many people get to the destination without the transformation that it takes to keep said things. Everybody talking about, I want money, or I want this job, or I want this girl, or that guy. But you gotta ask yourself, if you're not responsible with the little bit of money that you got right now, how are you gonna handle a lot of money? If you're not grateful or good at the job that you're doing right now, how are you gonna be good at your dream job? Look, if you're not good with relationships, if you're not good with people, once you get your dream guy or your dream girl, you're probably just going to screw it up anyway. Look, in recovery, right? When we come back off a relapse, so many times people ask you, what you going to do different this time? What's going to be different this time? And it ain't about so much as what you're going to do different. The question is, are you different? You got to become a different person to have different things. Look, if you can't save money when you got a little bit of money, having a lot of money, look, you're going to blow it. You got to start being able to save money now. You can't be like, oh, once I get a lot of money, I'm going to start being responsible with money. It doesn't work that way. You got to start being the person that you think that you want to be. You got to start doing it now. I don't care how you do it. I don't want to hear none of that, oh, that's easier said than done, or how am I supposed to do it? I don't know. But you got to figure it out. Look, you can't be talking about when I find the right girl, I'm going to settle down and start doing this and this and that. No, it doesn't work that way, man. You can't be a dog out here mistreating people, running and ripping, running around with this girl and that girl, expecting to find your dream girl. Life does not work that way, man. Look, you got to start being the person now to get to the place that you want to get, or else you're never going to keep it once you get it. If you're a dog now, and you happen to find your dream girl, and you're not practicing on being faithful and being loyal, once you find your dream girl, you're probably going to screw it up, and you're probably going to lose her. Look, man, we done seen this over and over and over again in our lives, in other people's lives. Look, you got to be responsible today. You got to start practicing being responsible with the little bit that you have, or once you get a lot, you're never going to keep it, man. Look, like I said, getting something is easy. You can follow a step-by-step playbook. You can follow a plan, and you can do step by step, and you can get it. But keeping it, that's a whole new ball game, man, because life throw curveballs. People going to come piss you off. The weather going to happen. Things will happen. And if you're not emotionally mature, if you're not financially mature, if you're not mature in general, you're not going to keep that thing, man. You got to grow up now. You can't be like, once I get my house that I really want, then I'm going to start taking care of it. No, if you can't take care of what you got now, once you get what you want, you ain't going to take care of it. And you're probably going to lose it. You're probably going to lose it. Things are easy to get, but they're hard to keep, man. They are hard to keep. You better listen to what I'm saying, man. This is some pertinent information. Look, you got to start becoming the person right now. It's no tomorrow. You can't be like, once I get my money right. No. You got to start getting right now with whatever little bit of money you got or what you don't got. Look, man, responsibility is something that you practice constantly. It's not something that you say, oh, I'm going to wait till said event happen to start being responsible. No. Loyalty is something that you always practice. You don't say, oh, once I get with him or get with her, then I'm going to start being loyal. No, being faithful. Look, being loving, being kind. All these things and stuff that you start practicing today. This is not a tomorrow type of situation. These are not tomorrow type decisions. These are right now, living in the moment. Practice them right now. Because without practice, you're never going to get good at them. You don't wait until you get in the game to start practicing. No, look. Public victories are won in private practices. So by the time you get in the game, you're already just doing what you normally do. Look, man, so many people get to a certain point in life and they think that it is about the destination. No, it's not about the destination. If you don't have the transformation before you get to the destination, once you get to the destination, you're going to be lost. You ain't going to know what to do. Look, man, like I said, it is easy to get, hard to keep. You got to start practicing principles now. You got to start being mature now. You got to start getting ready now. Every day, daily, it's a daily grind. self-control, discipline today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Look, man, look, they say you got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, man. Because you never know that what you asking for, God going to give it to you. But if you're not ready for it, if you're not responsible for it, look, man, you asking for all this responsibility and all this weight to be placed on your shoulders, but you're weak. You ain't been in the gym. You ain't been running no laps. You're going to run out of breath. As soon as you get in the race, you're going to run out of breath because you're not ready. You're not ready. And this is stuff that you got to be honest about. Look, man, I know you want it. I know it looks nice. But don't get these things until you're ready. Ask questions. Ask people that got it already, man. What does it take to keep it? And then tell yourself if you're ready to keep it or not, man. You got to acknowledge where you're weak at. You got to learn what you don't know. You got to be ready to ask questions, man. Look, man, strengthen up, man. Money don't fix what's broken on the inside. Look, having a good looking girl ain't gonna fix what's broken on the inside of you. Having a good job ain't gonna fix what's broken on the inside of you. You gotta start doing the inner work right now. You should have started doing it yesterday, but if you didn't, it's okay. You can start doing it right now. Look, man, things in life are so easy to get, man, but they are just as easy to lose if you're not ready for what you're asking for. So my question for you is, are you ready for the things that you're asking for? And if you're not, it's okay. It is okay because you can get ready. You can start practicing to be now for what you think that you want to be in the future. Just you better get on it right now, man. Time waits for no man. At the end of the day, it ain't like we wasting time. We get to a certain point where we wasting life. Get ready. This is your guy, Guitar King. Be more